All right, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Ronnie.
Good morning, Randy. Yes. What's
Ronnie,
up,
hey,
buddy?
hey, happy Friday, my friend.
Happy Friday. It
Happy
is.
Friday, it is. Another week. It's
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, I get to go see the doctor today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of doctors, we'll say a prayer for you. Make sure everything's okay, and
Oh, everything's fine.
let's give our thanks to our Lord and Savior from Colossians chapter 1, verse 13. For he has rescued us from the dominion of darkness and brought us into the kingdom of the Son he loves. Yeah. Into the kingdom. That's the place to be. That's going to be the cool place to be afterlife.
Right.
Hey, so we'll get to the Iran Israel thing. But with when Trump put in the National Guard into California in
Yeah.
LA, well, Gavin Newsom sued Trump, and of course, a Democratic elected judge in California said that Trump has to turn over the power back to the governor. So the governor, he's doing his speech, his post speech. The mayor Bass, she's got like this whole group of people. They're all clapping how this judge ruled right. Ron, 4 hours later, the appellate court overturned it and took it back away from him. I was laughing my ass off. They look so
Yeah.
stupid. So
So, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, yeah. So once again, these little bullshit judges are in the district level are ruling politically now. They're not ruling with the law or the Constitution, and it's an absolute joke.
Yeah. Democrats don't want this country to do anything, dude. They're pro-Islamic.
No, no, they're just really they need their fix of power. They've had it for so long.
They're pro-Islamic, dude. That's why these, like I was listening to this guy on Fox, dude. He's like, dude, Trump's right, dude. You know, we got our military over there all set and ready to pounce, dude. And Rubio's like, you know, this is your war between you and Israel, but we're here. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't touch any Americans over there. Or you're gonna freaking feel the wrath of the United States. So
Hold on.
they're
You're jumping.
giving them they're
Hold on.
giving them fair warning not to mess with us, dude.
You segued right to I think you're talking about the Israel Iran conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Gavin Newsom and Trump and the LA riots.
Oh, yeah.
Nice segue. I just
I
I just wanted to close it out with giving some people some advice if you happen to have to go in front of these judges at the district level. Like,
okay, go ahead.
you know,
All right.
if
I'm sorry, okay. I'll be a good little trooper over here, okay?
No, I'm just joking.
I get carried away, dude. I
No,
get
no, that's fine. I want to talk about it too, but I just thought that was big news with and funny that they actually had held press conferences to say like, yeah, we won, we beat Trump and Ron. It wasn't even midnight because it was supposed to go into effect today, and the
yeah,
appellate court judge above the district
completely
judge
overturned it, right?
said, "Bad judge, bad judge." So just to give a little bit of advice, if you have to go in front of these district judges, do not argue with a district court judge unless you like to wear orange jumpsuits. And because them district court judges, they can win an argument with one word. Overruled. Overruled.
Overruled. Overruled.
Hey, so now good segue into. We talked about Iran and Israel on our show yesterday. We
We knew
talked about it.
it was inevitable, dude.
Well, we were the first ones. We actually talked about them. When they had Rubio, Secretary of whatever, he
Hey,
yeah, Secretary of State. Thank you. He put him and Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense. They put out orders to have our people in the embassies, like in Baghdad and all that, to move out because I'm telling you, they knew it was coming too.
that's
So did the REL. If you were listening to the REL, you heard it here first. So what do you think about that? You know what? I'm just going to tell you that just shows how badass freaking Israel is. They're proving they got a very impressive military. After they shut down, they do. They absolutely do.
they
And
pretty much wiped out Hamas.
they wiped them out, and they wiped out Iran's nuclear because you know what? There, Iran was supposed to be
So they
following.
went right after them, dude.
Yeah,
They knocked out 5 of their leaders, dude.
yeah. Oh, I know. And they took out like their scientists got wiped out,
Top
and
scientists and everything,
their
dude.
laboratories got wiped out. Don't mess with God's people. That's right.
That's right. You
So,
know,
but
and and I'll tell you, they're uh the guy was talking about Iran. He's like, these people are terrorists, and they're freaking backing all these terrorist organizations. And, I'll tell you what, that's the head of the snake right there, dude,
it
with
is.
all
You're,
these
oh,
terrorists,
good
you
analogy. Good
know,
analogy.
and,
Ooh, if I had a
that,
noisemaker, I'd be doing it right there.
that, that to America, well, guess what? Our military's poison ready over there, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't mess with the U.S. and don't mess with Israel.
They,
They wiped out
I'm
their nuclear.
telling you, they're gonna,
Israel. I mean, not Israel, but Iran. They
they
made
do
you
not
know
want to poke the United States. I'm telling you right now.
you.
I don't think they want to do that, dude.
They said Iran was days away from having like 15 nuclear weapons, and they were just crazy enough to use them too.
You gotta listen. You gotta understand that Israel has
Jesus.
they got intelligence agents too. Okay, and I mean, they're in the region. Okay, they under. I'm not saying that the United States doesn't have intelligence agents or anything, but
You
I would say
paused there.
that Israel's more hands on over there
Yeah. Oh,
to better
absolutely.
to better know what's going on over there than we are. Um,
That was a good.
so
That was a good pause, by the way.
you know,
That was a great pause when you said the United States doesn't have intelligence agents. That was a great pause
well,
because we have idiots in charge. So we do have some idiots in charge,
yeah.
and
But
luckily we're wiping them out though.
well, the one guy, like I said, I listened to the guy, and he's like, "Listen, you know, these Iran, Iran's been getting away with this for a long time, dude, and
Well,
they want nothing more than to wipe out the United States and Israel."
oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, guess what? Now they're gonna poke. Now they're poking the bear. Okay, and then they're saying, "Oh well, this was an unprovoked attack by Israel."
Not at all.
No, it was not.
Nope.
No, it was not, because Hamas, Hezbollah, okay, which was in Lebanon, which was backed by Iran, attacked Israel first. Okay, so I don't want to hear this crap that it was unprovoked. Because what about all them missiles that they sent over to Israel about a year or so ago? Okay, that you know the Iron Dome stood its ground and protected Israel. Okay, along with God, because that's His people. Dude,
Not even more than that.
Iran, Iran's starting to poke a
Well, you know what they've been doing?
I think Iran's going to get into something that they don't want to. They're going to regret that they did.
No, they made is what Iran did wrong. In addition to everything you said there, they weren't supposed to be working with nuclear fusion and processing uranium. I think it was they promised they were
They
not
were
doing
good.
that. And freaking here's what how stupid the Obama and Biden administration was. They said, "Okay, we believe you. You're not going to do that. Here's billions of dollars to do other things." And they used that money to enrich their uranium, and they
Sure
had
they
a
did.
ton of it, Ron. And they were
Sure
going
they
to
did.
use it. There's no reason
Yeah,
for them to do that unless they're going to use it.
right. And they said they were going to use it. They distinctly said that they were going to use a
Yeah.
nuclear weapon if they
So
get it.
so now we just have to
Okay.
wait and see if they're gonna retaliate.
Therefore, we cut it. We nipped it in the ass. Now, didn't we?
We sure did.
Oh, boo hoo hoo. Well, guess what? I'm telling you,
President Trump gave them chance after
dude,
chance after chance
I'm
after
telling you,
chance.
Iran's going to regret this.
Oh, absolutely, they're going to regret it. But like I said, President Trump gave them chance after chance to turn it around, and they think
Dude,
at the
he's
time
giving them fair fucking warning,
they
dude,
think they,
already.
they think they don't have
He
to.
already went into them one time.
They're
You think that Trump's not going to you think Trump's going to back down from Iran?
nope.
He's already fucking hit him once.
Yep. Okay. So we'll wait. We're gonna watch that story, see how it develops. Because it's Iran's move now. What are you gonna do? You gonna freaking step up to the plate and do the right thing, or you want to keep being an asshole? Let's find out. And then, so moving on from that story, change a little topic here. You know
No,
that you know that woke movie Snow White by Disney?
no.
It it became Disney's worst performing live action remake in 10 years. They have not had a good movie since they went woke.
Well,
That movie was so bad, even the
how
popcorn
bad
left
was it?
halfway through.
How bad was it?
Even the popcorn left halfway through.
Oh boy.
Like that.
And the goobers were right behind it.
That's not, that didn't flop. That's a full flown belly flop off a cliff.
Did they call it a milk dud?
The only thing scarier than the plot in that movie was the box office sales. Ron, if you have a good joke, let the people laugh and move on. Don't start doing a parade. they say they say more people showed up to the staff meeting than the actual premiere itself.
Okay, I think we can move on now.
No, I think we can have fun with this. Like even the pirated versions got ignored.
Possible.
The ones you buy on the side of the road.
Yeah. Okay.
It tanked so hard, even the submarines felt the jolt.
Right.
All right. So we'll move on from that one. And we could go to, oh, what was this?
So Edmonton.
Oh no, we're not doing
I
sports
just
yet. I know
really,
we're not doing sports yet, buddy. Sports is at the end of the show. Hey, but do you remember that case where the FBI invaded, they raided the wrong house? Maybe their
Yeah.
GPS got messed up. Well, the Supreme Court ruled that case is going to be allowed to go on, and I think it should. I think it should. I mean, generally, I like to give the police some slack and the FBI some slack, but you can't bust down the door of the wrong house and scare the shit out of the people. You just you can't do that.
What? Okay, wrong house, boys. Okay, pack it in. Let's go.
Though the good news was the people that didn't get arrested. The bad news is the dog has PTSD and they can't find him.
Right. And the cat does too.
And the cat's got a twitch now. The cat developed a twitch.
The cat's got a twitch.
It's like they didn't find any evidence, but they found like 10 years worth of laundry everywhere in the house.
Right.
Yeah. They came looking for bad guys and left with some banana bread and an apology.
And apple pie.
And apple pie, right? Someone said there's donuts being cooked here. We're here for the donuts. Where are the donuts?
Where's the donuts? Time to make the donuts.
You know what? It's here's how I see the whole scene was. They bust down the door. They all rushed in. They're all like, "Oh my god, we're in the wrong place." They're like, "Ah, what are you doing here? We're just looking for directions. Can you tell us where what's his name lives?"
Oh, this isn't so and so's house. Oh man, my bad. Okay, my bad. All
Wait a
right.
minute. Wait a minute. Your name is Bob? Bob Smith? No, I'm Bob Johnson. Oh man, sorry.
Oh,
We'll fix that
wrong
door.
Bob.
Well,
You got the wrong Bob. My
Bob
bad.
Bob Smith is 3 doors down. You broke down the wrong door.
My bad. But you have a nice day. We'll see you later. Okay.
Oh, hey, here's some good news. Steven Spielberg is coming out with Jaws, its 50th anniversary. I think they're gonna have a 50th anniversary special.
Jaws 50.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give him a bigger boat.
They might.
Yeah.
Are they going to bring back cast members?
Oh, well, they tried to interview the shark, but he just kept eating them.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he kept burping up. He kept burping up toes and feet and fingers. You know.
Oh, it's like, oh, I have heartburn. Blow up finger. Oh man, this is the worst acid reflux I've ever had. Humans give me such bad acid reflux.
And they give me gas all the time.
Oh my God, I can always tell when I eat a Democrat. Oh, I get the worst gas. That was good, Ron. See, that was a good joke me and you made together. As soon as you said Democrat and gas, I knew that
Right.
was it. That was perfect.
Good collaboration.
And that's why, it doesn't matter. You can't outswim a shark. Either way, you're going to become part of his success story.
Right.
Oh my God, the jokes are rolling today.
Yeah. Sometimes, we go on a roll.
And I think if it's Shark Week, and if you're actually like, how, no, let's see.
Is it Shark Week this week?
I don't know, but that's when they should do that. They should have, even though it's the anniversary, they should have kind of timed it together with Shark Week. Because if
Right.
it's Shark Week, you can't blame the shark for eating you if you're in the water.
No, I guess not. I mean,
Because that's the one day sharks don't have to use dental floss. They use surfers to clean their teeth.
right, right. And they don't have to have how like you get, see, they don't have to have a human eating license on that day. or a permit.
Oh, free eating human day. You do not need your license. Oh, that's classic. That's a great one, Ron. Like free fishing day.
Like free hunting day or something.
It's like, hey, today's free. You know, we don't need a license today. We can go eat land food today.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody got that one. Like we eat seafood, they eat land food.
Right. Yeah. We can eat land food today. Yeah.
You know, and I know better than to try to explain a joke. I know to walk away from them when they're bad.
Right.
Sometimes they don't stick.
Well, sometimes you get the bear and sometimes the bear gets you.
That's a great closer. Thanks for saving me, Ron. Hey, so let's see.
Listen, I got you, buddy. Okay. If
You
no one else has you, I got you, buddy.
so
Good
hey,
morning, Kitty. Good morning, Kitty G.
Kim Jong Un. You remember they made their first battleship, and it capsized. Where they're gonna relaunch it again. They think they got it fixed, and I thought that might be a good one.
Did they like duct tape it or something?
It's well, not just that, but they're saying that they're not sure if it's going to actually be a battleship or artificial reef. They're going to wait till they put
Well,
it in the water and
it was
see.
made in, didn't
What's
they
that? It's fresh off the lot, straight to the bottom.
well, when you get a battleship that was made in China. Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, no. We didn't say it was a battleship. We said it's a really expensive submarine with trust issues.
Right, right, right. It's actually a submarine. So I guess
It's
yeah, you know,
waterproof? No, no, no. It's not float proof. It's waterproof. It's not float proof.
bulletproof.
I probably should have used like an Asian accent when we're doing these jokes. Try to sound like Kim Jong Un. Is it Kim
No.
Jong Il or Un? Un.
Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un.
It's like
J J.
it's like if you're gonna buy a boat from North Korea, make sure your scuba equipment is all up to date.
Right. Have fresh scuba gear, please.
the,
Scuba,
they changed.
scuba, scuba gear required to buy this vessel. Uh,
They they named the boat finally. They call it the Titanic too. That's gold.
okay.
I hear crickets too. So let's see what else is in the news here. Even CNN, the Democrats are so mad at CNN. They put out a
Come it up.
poll. They put out, well, I don't have nothing there. Sorry about that. But they put out a poll. 17% of Democrats think that they have good leaders. 17% it's down to.
That
When
they
you
have
have
good leaders.
when you
They
have
don't have
leaders,
no leader right
they
now.
don't. No, their leaders like that guy that
I mean,
went,
I mean, who's their leader? Who is who is actually the Democratic leader right now
I
of the Democratic Party?
Obama still. That's right. Good one, sweetie. And he's even failing too. Because you know what? And the Democrats keep showing how they're so bad.
They're
Did you
not going to have anyone for 2028 to run against.
no, no. Even with that you see that asshole congressman when he tried to bust in Secretary Naomi's press conference? I mean, you can't do that. I have to ask her a question. I'm a senator. I'm just going to bust in there, or a congressman, whatever he is.
Well, wait, who's that? Who's that one that what is she? Is she a senator or is she a representative? That 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 Muslim girl,
ALC?
the girl that's a Muslim in the Democratic
Oh,
Department.
the one that married
Who
her
is it?
brother?
I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she wears a turban and everything. I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
She's a freaking communist socialist. I mean, they're interchangeable.
she's an Islamic. Uh, no, and that's pretty much their leader
Yeah, yeah,
of
they
the
are.
Democratic Department or party or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You know,
All
I
right. So, hey, Ron, I know this is what you're waiting for. Let's get to sports because
uh,
the
yes,
freaking Edmonton Oilers had
yeah, time
miracle
to sleep.
game tying goal.
Yes, and Taylor Swift and Kelsey were spotted at the game.
It was
Taylor Swift
Taylor Swift.
for all you Swifties out there. I mean, she is hot, dude.
She's I have nothing against Taylor Swift. I can't tell you one
I
song
don't
she
have nothing
sings.
against Taylor Swift.
I can't
I
tell you
mean,
one
the
song she
only thing
sings.
that I have, listen, the only thing that I have against Taylor Swift is she's going out with the Kansas City Chiefs.
You
That's
know,
it.
I, I I'm still going to give credit to Kelsey.
I mean, her music's all right. She
I
was a country western song writer.
if Kincaid for the Bills can be almost anywhere near as good as Kelsey at tight end, I
Right.
give props to. They got
Yeah.
he's good. He's good. I hate that
He
he
is
beats the
good.
Bills up.
He is good. You know, we shut him down a few times, but
Yeah. But this year, our defense, they are going to crush teams, dude.
our defense is gonna
Crush teams. Everybody
pummel.
out there, Buffalo is going to crush
Buffalo's
you.
coming, baby.
Buffalo is coming. Oh, so really
Bills are coming.
get back to Edmonton. They were down one goal. What was it?
They were
19.
down 3-0, dude.
They were down 3-0. They got 4-3 with 19 seconds left in the game and scored a tying goal and won in overtime. Those are
Dude,
games I love.
I changed the channel.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I did not see the comeback. I I
I
was
was
watching something else. Listen, I was watching something else, so I just flipped over to the score, and it was like 3-2,
that's
and I'm like, oh shit! And then when I flipped onto when I flipped onto it, they must have just scored because it said 3-3, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch the rest of this game now.
that's right. That's last night was Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. You were popping back and forth probably, right?
Maybe Iran's top military leaders killed.
I know. Well, all right. Well, listen, buddy, we got 30 seconds here. This,
Three.
today was a great show. I absolutely loved today's show. We had the jokes were rolling, and that's how I think we're starting to get comfortable and keep it going like that. I think that's going to be a good
Well,
format
when you
for us.
work with greatness like me,
Thank you, Jesus, for putting me with this legend in his own mind because he is a great guy. Well, listen,
superior.
that's going to be it, my friend. It's everybody have a blessed weekend.
Have a
Ron,
great weekend. Yes, blessed.
you have a great
Be blessed.
weekend. Blessings to you and your whole family, Ron, and all our friends out
You
there.
too. You too, brother.
And I am Randy Sell,
I'm Ron Haskell.
and you have been watching the RELL.
Kitty G in the background. Yes.
Kitty G in the background. And peace out, everybody. Nothing but love
Peace
for you.
out. Love you.